Welcome to the arena. A wonderful Friday night here to kick off 2024. It is the Lebanon Tigers and the Frankfort Hot Dogs as part of a varsity doubleheader here on the ISC Sports Network. Tonight's game brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, where they are people helping people. By Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. By Healthy Communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice. By Fiber Hot, fast, affordable Fiber Hot. And by the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Joined by my partner tonight, Joe Rook. I am Sean Walker. We're excited to be here for you this evening in a matchup, a rivalry game. Joe, this one spans the decades.
It really does. Frankfort Lebanon have had so many good games over the years. It's a great way to start off 2024. It's been that way for years. The first game right after New Year's has always been Frankfort and Lebanon. And, they have really put some good shows on, and we expect one tonight.
Let's look at the keys to victory tonight. The Frankfort Hot Dogs got their first victory a few games ago. Their scoring's been up a little bit, but what do they need to do to be successful tonight here against Lebanon?
I think the three things we need to look for, Sean, is patience. Now, we could say, hey, turnovers is part of that, but would expect Lebanon to put some pressure on Frankfort tonight, so patience, getting the ball up and getting into their offense. Shooting. Frankfort has struggled throughout the year shooting the ball, so that's a key. That's where you use your patience to get the shots you want and then knock them down. And the third thing is balanced scoring. Frankfort needs to get different girls involved. McAtee, Flores, and Guajardo, they do a great job in that Taylor game you mentioned. All three of those were in double figures. That's what they'll need tonight.
That was their highest scoring output of the season. Scored 59 points in that affair. Got their first victory, and they're trying to find their first victory here in 2024 as well as they'll face off against the Lebanon Tigers. We'll step aside for the national anthem when we come back. Your starters and your tip right here on ISC.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday Bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
We get started tonight with our varsity doubleheader here on the ISC Sports Network between the Lebanon Tigers and the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Up first, a little ladies basketball action here on John Milholland Court. A wonderful night for basketball here, January 5th. Get these double headers as we get into conference play. It's always fun that they do these. And let's take a look at our starting lineups. First for the Lebanon Tigers, it'll be Claire Bowling, Lila Richards, Marina Barr, Sierra Hyatt, and Emily Sperry. We'll get the starting nod for Coach Candace Huckstep.
Tigers come in this game with a record of 7 wins and 9 losses, 2-1 in the conference. So always looking to get a victory in the conference. Both teams would be.
Claire Bowling there on your screen. She's the leading scorer for this Lebanon Tiger Ball Club at a little over 10 points per contest. On the other side of the floor for the Lady Hot Dogs tonight, they're starting to get healthy again, and therefore the starting lineup is not changing as much. It's Ashley Vasquez Rivera, Daisy Santos Valdez, Ella McAtee, Syra Flores, and Vanessa Guardado for head coach Matt Crawford. Our starting lineups tonight brought to us by Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here.
Frankfort coming in this game with a record of 1-15, but as Sean, you just mentioned there, Coach Crawford said encouraged by the health, and he thought the team had some good rhythm over that Indiana Kitchen Classic tournament that they were in. So hopefully that rhythm continues and they can continue to have success tonight.
Got a victory over Taylor and then played a tough Rossville squad and lost that one by 12, but a good contest, a good showing for the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Our officials tonight for our broadcast are brought to us by Aaron's Flooring, offering luxury vinyl plank carpet installation and more. Visit aaronsflooringllc.com or give them a call at 601-4145. It's Brandon Graham, Jody Lynch, and Steve Serbin, your officials for tonight's contest. These Lebanon Tigers will looking to find their 8th victory on their season, their 3rd in conference play. Frankfort looking for their 1st victory in conference play, and what a victory it would be tonight. They can find a way to knock off Lebanon. The tip handled by the Tigers, and we get our first whistle of the game as we're a mere 3 seconds in.
Well, actually, number 2 there for Frankfort did the wise thing. Lebanon was going to have an easy layup, so Fowler make it earner from the stripe.
So Layla Richards missed the first free throw. Shooting 72% on the season. Been a pretty good free throw shooter thus far. And she'll go 0 for 2 on this trip, and it's handled by McAtee. Hot Dogs will look to get it up the floor.
Lebanon starting out in a man-to-man.
Guardado has that one knocked away. Fight for it on the ground. Good hands by Marina Barr to knock it loose.
Frankfort's got to be careful when they're in the lane like that, turning their back. They probably know that Lebanon's going to be coming from behind to try to knock it loose.
Frankfort looking to take advantage, of a little size inside with Guardado. Another jump ball, back-to-back jump balls. This one will give the basketball to the Tigers. Talking with Coach Candace Huckstep leading up to this. She's a former Hot Dog.
Yeah.
Grew up in the Frankfort system, went through her freshman year here. Played for now athletic director Ed Niehaus.
It was interesting to hear her say that she grew up to Southside Archer Elementary. That's a good thing. I went to Southside.
There you go.
It can't be all bad.
Bowling in the lane, goes off the glass, and she'll get her first bucket.
Nice little step through there by Bowling.
2-0 early lead for Lebanon. And the crossover between the names, the family ties, things of that nature, they span decades between this Lebanon team and this Frankfort squad. As we're going to see another former Frankfort alumni a little bit later patrolling the sidelines, and Albert Hendricks, the head coach for Lebanon.
True. We'll talk a little bit more about that and Albert's background with Frankfort.
Syra Flores kicks it out. McAtee toe on the line, but she splashes it too. That's a good sign.
That is a great sign. We talked about shooting, and it's great to see McAtee knock down her first shot tonight.
Frankfort's energy and effort has never been questioned this season.
No, that's one thing they bring every night, Sean.
Now they get another steal. They lose the handle here, though. Nice scoop and score there from Marina Barr.
You hate to give those up if you're Frankfort.
Been a little bit of an Achilles heel for Frankfort this year, is breaking the pressure.
They know it's coming.
Guardado in the lane, through the double team, no. Flores back up, she'll draw the foul, and can't get the and one.
Good offensive action by the Lady Hot Dogs. 2 offensive rebounds on that possession.
Tonight's game is brought to us by the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, where they've been serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles has something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Flores goes 0 for 2 at the line there. Good spin move in the lane and another bucket coming here this time. Emily Sperry.
That was a good spin move. Good pass. Carter right in stride and able to keep going to the basket.
Another takeaway. Loose ball. Tigers have it momentarily as continues to carry him around, and unfortunately for the Hot Dogs, that's going to be number 2 on Vasquez Rivera.
She's one of Frankfort's main ball handlers, handling the pressure out on top, so hopefully that does not hurt.
They'll bring in Evelyn Vasquez Bautista, the 5'7 senior. Gives them another interior presence here for Frankfort. Bowling, jump stop, shot, short, and I think McAtee just picked up her first, and she did.
Bowling showing good activity there. Step towards the basket, jump shot got fouled. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
Slapped her across the hand. And, you know, it was a little street ball lore, Joe, and I'm sure you heard this too, but they always said, hey, hand's part of the ball, hand's part of the ball. Not when you take 7 layers of skin with it.
Several times I've heard that, yeah.
Bowling gets both at the line. She's got an early 4. Lebanon out to a 6-point lead.
And Lebanon continuing with the full court pressure that we thought would be coming.
Get it up the floor. Vasquez Bautista draws the foul.
That was a nice pass. Good heads-up play. That's Frankfort dribbling with their head up so they could see the person underneath the basket.
Lila Richards pick up her first foul. Vasquez Bautista just 44% from the line. A little strong on her first attempt here.
Frankfort getting some good looks offensively. Just need to knock them down.
Second attempt is good. 8-3 now. Bowling will bring it up and set it up here for the Tigers. Cross court, Bowling, 3. Splashes at home.
Nice get pass across that zone.
7 early points for Claire Bowling. Frankfort moving the basketball pretty quickly as they break the pressure. This will be off the Tigers. Stay Frankfort basketball. Frankfort, this might be a good time to try to call a set play, maybe for Guardado or get an open shot from McAtee. Those two have been your scorers this season. Timeout taken by Frankfort as they had trouble getting it in. That allows us to talk about Day and Gannett Funeral Homes. If you've ever experienced a loss or are planning in advance, they want you to know that they're here for you every step of the way. Planning a funeral is an emotional and sometimes overwhelming thing, and having the right information can make things easier. At Day and Gannett Funeral Home, it's their mission to serve families in their time of need and welcome any questions you may have. For more information about the services Day and Gannett Funeral Homes offer, please visit dayandgannett.com. Joe, looking ahead on our schedule, you and I are back here next Friday night. Another basketball doubleheader as Western Boone comes to town. We'll have the girls' action at 6, boys following, and then Saturday night is the one that we're all looking forward to.
Yes.
The Blue Chips game.
Yes, next weekend should be great. You know, another conference doubleheader there for the boys and girls, and then the Blue Chips evening Saturday night against Rossville. Should be great.
I might need you to vouch for me, let my wife know I can't do a ton of talking this next week. I really got to save it for the weekend.
Sean, that's a tough thing for you.
They get it inside to Guardado. Her shot's off the mark. She never seems to believe me when I ask for that.
I understand.
3 on the way. Bucket. Got it.
24.
Riley Vanneman. The junior twisted an ankle a few weeks ago. Coach said she'd be coming off the bench tonight. And she's making her presence felt early. She checks in. She's got 5.
Lebanon maintaining that full court pressure has caused Frankfort 5 turnovers already here in the first period. Wow.
I thought she had just got there, but I understand why the official called it.
Yeah, that was right there. Frankfort coming in for the Lady Hot Dogs, averaging 26 turnovers a game. That's a tough number to get around. So hopefully they can keep that down tonight. But already 6 here, more than halfway through the first period.
The unfortunate thing for the Lady Hot Dogs this year, Joe, is they just don't have that real strong ball handling in a point guard that can kind of break the pressure themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Shot from the corner, that 3 too strong. Vanneman going to line another one up. Ball caroms around, she picks it up again. Free throw line jump shot. Rattles it home.
She is not showing any rust from that injury.
Checks in and very quickly has 7 points. It's tied to lead all scorers. And now we're going to get a jump ball here. Could have been jump, could have been a foul, could have been a travel.
Could have been a lot of things there. Frankfort will take the jump ball because they maintain possession.
Later tonight, boys basketball. Frankfort coming in on a hot streak. They lost their first 6 games. They've won 4 in a row. Been playing much better basketball of late.
They sure have, Sean. Hopefully that continues tonight.
McAtee thought about the 3. The kick out. Guardado. Boy, that was dead on. Just a little strong.
Frankfort, good ball movement out on the perimeter, getting some good looks.
Out top, this is Ava Lemkuler. Vanneman puts it on the deck. Can't get that one to go, but you can tell she is ready to play tonight. Bum ankle or not.
Yeah, exactly.
McAtee, spin move in the lane. Off glass, some bowling secures it for the Tigers. These Tigers are led by a strong junior class. As Frankfort gets the steal, McAtee heads the other way. Gets to her strong hand.
Good. I like the aggressiveness. Taking it to the basket is what you need to do.
Lemkuler did a good job of getting back on defense that time. But between the junior class of Bowling, Vanneman, and Barr, that makes up about 90% of their offense. So Lebanon looks to be a strong team even a year from now. Offensive rebound. Lemkuler has the 3. And then taken away from Flores right at center court. Bowling looking to be aggressive. Unfortunately for the Lady Dogs right now, they're finding themselves on the wrong end of the scoreboard.
That full court pressure by Lebanon is definitely causing havoc for the Lady Hot Dogs.
Under 40 seconds to go, first quarter. 18-point lead already here for the Tigers. Lebanon looks to be content with moving it around.
I would assume they would look for the last shot, but if they get a good look, they'll probably take it. Up 21-3.
Bowling off screen. Has that one knocked away momentarily, but regains and finds a teammate. Under 10. Now Lebanon's got to look for a shot. Lemkuler, shot no. Down low, buzzer expires, and 21-3 is your final after 1. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more girls basketball action on the ISC Sports Network.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
At Day and Gannett Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Gannett Funeral Home, putting family first.
Frankfort Eagles 976, serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
For more than 30 years, the Indy Card Exchange has been your trusted source for buying and selling trading cards of all kinds. And now they're refining the game of professional grading with consultation services to save you time and money. Go to IndyCardExchange.com for more information and see how you can make money off your collection. Second quarter getting started here from Case Arena. Lebanon Tigers will possess the basketball first. They look down low.
Ooh, nice high-low action there by Lebanon. Didn't get the shot to fall. Frankfort staying in that zone starting the second quarter.
McAtee runs out of real estate, runs right in to Sophie Kiker.
Sophie.
Has Frankfort ties.
Yeah.
As her grandparents are crumbs here in the Frankfort area. Her mom was a Frankfort grad, I believe a year after me. Taken away. And runs out and scores just like that. Kiker on the board. Chris Crum, her uncle was a good basketball player here at Frankfort for 4 years.
Chris Crum, is that the track coach?
He is at Harrison now.
Yeah, he was at Frankfort, then went to Harrison, and has been very successful at Harrison, I believe, in the track and field world. So good for Chris.
Sophie had a cousin. Was it Colton Crum that was really good at pole vault here a couple years ago?
He was.
I believe that's her cousin.
He found a little success in the pole vault world.
So a lot of ties back and forth between these two teams. We'll get into even more of that when we get into the boys' game. I got a good one for you, Joe.
Lay it on me, man, when the time comes.
When the time comes. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too early.
Build it up for me and see if I can get close to what you be talking about.
Well, just the theme of the night is family ties.
Okay.
McAtee in the lane. Man, I thought that was going to drop.
She needed that one. She worked hard to get that ball up on the rim and didn't get it to fall.
Crossover there from Kiker, knocked away momentarily. As Ashley Vasquez-Rivera is back in with 2 fouls, and she's
right
not afraid to pick up number 3.
She's right on him.
Traveling violation here. Coach Huckstep doing a little coaching up.
Well, the one thing we talked about, Sean, about Frankfort is it's 23-3, but you wouldn't know the score by the way they're playing, their effort, desire, heart, whatever you want to use. Still there.
Absolutely, and that's why, regardless of what the scoreboard has shown this season, we've had fun covering these girls, to be honest with you. We get a foul here on the floor. No shot. Well, she was almost there.
She was. That was close, but I think that was the right call.
Jaden Mount, which you could only think with that last name that there's a relation to.
Coming from the Lebanon area with the last name of Mount, that, yeah.
We'll get into more of those family ties again, but I should have asked Coach Huckstep when I saw her on the roster. I'm guessing could be Richie's daughter.
Yeah, it's got to be on the family tree there somewhere. You would think, but we don't want to We don't want to jump the
Just in
guess.
case?
Yeah, but
Frankfort bringing their own full court pressure here.
see if they can create a couple turnovers. Lebanon so far had 2 turnovers in the first quarter and 2 so far in the second for a total of 4. So far taking care of the ball pretty well are the Tigers.
Breaking the action there momentarily was to allow Syra Flores to fix her glasses. They had come loose. Frankfort gets it across the timeline and gets it to Bowling. They're looking for Vanneman inside. Vanneman was looking for a foul.
Vanneman is a very active. If you look, she is constantly moving on that baseline. Good hands by Frankfort there, creating another turnover.
And just a junior, she looks like a senior, like even like a fifth-year senior, to be honest with you. She's built like a basketball player. They get McAtee on the turnover. Sierra Hyatt comes back into the game. One of the 3 captains on this year's squad for Lebanon. Emily Sperry, the senior, Sierra Hyatt, as well as Ava Limkuler.
Yeah,
Those 3 are your captains.
Lebanon 3 seniors. Captains on the team.
Vanneman and Flores, it's been fun to watch because Flores is very active defensively. Even though Frankfort's in the zone, when Vanneman goes to that side of the floor, Coach Huckstep going to take a timeout here.
Yeah, Flores was anxious to have her come by her so she could give her a little bump there once in a while.
This part of our broadcast brought to us by the Healthy Communities of Clinton County, where the coalition is committed to reducing the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities, by decreasing stigma and encouraging policy, system, and environmental changes. The vision of Healthy Communities is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. It's also brought to us by Aaron's Flooring, offering luxury vinyl plank, carpet, installation, and more. Visit aaronsflooringllc.com for more information or call 601-4145 for a free quote. Aaron's Flooring, they've even got their own, I think it's Barner or Morrison Street, one of those 2 roads right there. They've got their own carpet showroom. You can go in there and pick out what you want. You don't have to go out of town for that stuff, ladies and gentlemen. It's right here in town.
Shop local if you can. The merchants in Frankfort certainly would appreciate.
Just a tick under 5 minutes to go before the half. It is a 20-point lead right now for the Lebanon Tigers. Vanneman steps into a 3 and splashes it.
That's a nice looking jump shot she has out on top.
Been out a few weeks. I think December 19th was her last game. She had a pretty bad ankle sprain, according to Coach, and she is
I'm sure the Lady Tigers are happy to have her back.
She has come back ready to play this evening. She's had the hot hand here, her and Bowling. That was the second foul called on Sperry. Against Lebanon, as Guardado misses the first free throw. Vanessa off on the second one. Vasquez Batista back up. Flores fighting for the offensive rebound, but last touch by the Lady Dogs.
Lady Hot Dogs showing good action underneath there, trying to get their hands on the ball. Didn't quite secure.
Moving against this zone. Frankfort's defense, boy. I always think back to Hoosiers where he tells him, by the end of the game, I want to know what flavor of bubble gum he is, and then he fouls out. And he says, well,
Yeah, what was it?
He's denting.
I'd like to see a replay on that one. I think we're going to have a shot on a three-pointer here. Foul on McAtee.
Yeah, on the line to shoot three, so Sierra Hyatt. McAtee comes over talking to Crawford. Coach Crawford coaching her up. Hyatt gets her first point of the contest. Some really balanced scoring so far from Lebanon. 8 girls already in the scoring column for the Tigers.
Sure, the Lebanon bench is excited about that. That's good balance. One thing we talked about, pregame balance scoring. For Frankfort, that's certainly coming true for Lebanon.
Goes 1 of 3 at the line, but the Tigers there on the offensive glass. They pull down another one. Vanneman looking for her third three. No. Another offensive rebound. Guardado finally secures it for Frankfort.
Good look.
McAtee just loses it out of bounds last minute.
Good look. Good heads-up pass, Frankfort.
Timeout taken by Frankfort. Coach Crawford applauding his girls' effort here as they continue to fight even though they're down by 24 in this one. At the Farmers Bank, we like helping everyone grow. From business owners running multi-million-dollar companies to first-timers just opening a savings account. We draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since our founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. Let's grow. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Joe, in your playing days here for the Frankfort Hot Dogs, did you enjoy those shorter bus trips where you just went 15 minutes down the road to Lebanon?
Absolutely.
Just to Clinton Prairie or Clinton Central?
Yeah, absolutely you did, yeah. There was no the old yellow school buses, you know. They weren't any more comfortable back then than they are today, I believe. So, yeah, shorter the better, Sean. Yeah.
I remember not having a lot of knee room, and I'm not necessarily super tall, 6'1", so I can only imagine some of these bigger guys.
I agree, yeah. That not a lot of extra leg room there on the big yellow bus.
Out of the timeout for Frankfort. We'll see if they stay in that 2-3 defense. It looks like they will. Get it to the high post to Vanneman, back out, and into the corner to Bowling. Good deflection down low, and they're going to get Guardado for the foul here. I thought that was good hands.
Yeah, maybe caught a little bit of the body on the reach over there.
Not quite in the penalty just yet. Good hands there. Got called for a foul a moment ago, but...
Oh, another good hands by Frankfort. Swatting that on Bowling.
So that action happened so fast. Guardado gets the steal. Lebanon takes it right back. Flores with the block. A loose ball, jump ball. Here we go.
A lot of action going on there in a hurry.
Ava Limkuehler comes back in for Lebanon. She'll give Bowling a break. Claire's had a real nice first half here, 7 points.
Claire coming in averaging a little over 10 a game, so
she's close.
Yep.
McAtee puts it on the floor. Draws a hand-checking foul against Limkuehler.
For Lebanon, Vandeman averaging a little over 8 points a game. You would think as the season draws down for the Lady Tigers that she could become an offensive weapon. Nice looking shot. Very active on the offensive end she is.
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to make up in one game the points that she missed out on the last 2 weeks of not being able to play.
Yeah.
But she's been good.
She's Very good ball handling out on top for 5'10". Handles that point very well.
Flores knocks that one down.
Good to get Flores in the scoring column. Nicely done, 2 for 2.
Gets them both in that trip. (27-5). Frankfort had that huge scoring outburst against Taylor, put up 59 points. Had 3 girls in double figures that night. Oh, what a block by Guardado.
Nicely done.
Now taken away by McAtee. Well, these Lady Dogs, they're a scrappy bunch, that's for sure. That one through the hands of Vasquez Rivera, but she's able to track it down. Flores puts it on the deck. Guardado on the baseline, that spin move. Comes off the rim, and the Tigers secure.
Nice little spin move.
They look inside for Vanneman, another takeaway from by Frankfort. Now we get another whistle here. We get a timeout. So a timeout taken in the contest allows us to do the same.
On that highlight there, got to see the Guajardo block. Nicely done. She went flying out there, put the swat on that.
Beautiful effort play. FiberHawk is now available. FiberHawk fiber internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. In doing some research leading up to tonight's game, Joe, I had almost forgotten how good Kristen Spolier was just a few years ago for this Lebanon Tiger squad. She's actually number 3 on the all-time scoring list in the state of Indiana's history. 2,882 points. That's more than Rick Mount had in his career, and he scored a ton of points.
Christian went on, if I'm not mistaken, to the University of Butler, or Butler University, excuse me. I think it's Butler University. Had a good career there.
Yep, scored 1,544 points at Butler. That's 4th in school history when she graduated. And then went on and played overseas. She actually won a league championship title with her team over in the Ukraine.
Excellent.
And they had to quickly celebrate, quickly get to an airport and get out of there because the war kicked off pretty much immediately afterwards. Yeah, I saw that in a newspaper article today.
How's that for pressure on your game? We got to hurry up and get this in before we think we might have some other activity going on here that we need to get out on.
She has always been a scorer everywhere she's been. Scored a ton of points for Lebanon, a ton for Butler, and was 3rd in the league at 21.6 over in the Ukraine. I believe she's back home today. Or maybe she's back overseas again, but
yeah, but she definitely great career for Christian Spoyer.
3 in the corner. Vanneman too strong this time. That one off the foot of one of the players, and it'll be Frankfort's basketball. Other greats to wear this Lebanon uniform: Maggie Boyer, Dana Wester, Jamie Sloan. All of them over 1,400 career points. A traveling violation against the Hot Dogs here. I believe for the Frankfort Hot Dogs, it's still Thompson, correct? On the girls' side?
That would be
Alex?
my guess, yes.
I think Alex Thompson's the all-time leading scorer here in Frankfort history. I should have came in the other doors. I could have walked right by the basketballs and been able to tell you that.
Well, nice steal by McAtee.
Had a great career for the Hot Dogs. So McAtee will take off to the other end and get fouled here. Under 10 seconds to go before the half.
You see a replay here. McAtee getting a little bump on the side there as she heads toward the basket.
Limkuhler picks up the foul. That's her second foul of the game.
McAtee with a basket for her credit this evening.
McAtee drops in the free throw. She's got 3.
Two for 2 on the free throws. Good job, McAtee.
Shot up. Off the mark as the buzzer expires on the first half of basketball. The Lady Tigers lead this one 27-7. We'll step aside when we come back. The halftime show brought to us by Day and Ginna Funeral Home. Head your way.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
As a healthcare facility, providing top-notch care should be your number one goal. However, patient experience and overall satisfaction should be a top priority as well. You see, in addition to your patients, you also have an obligation to the family and friends who attend appointments, sit for hours in waiting rooms, or spend days at your facility awaiting a loved one to be discharged. The last thing that they want or need to be concerned about is how or where to charge their cell phone, tablet, or smart device when trying to keep loved ones up to date. This is where JM Marketing comes in. Our fully customizable charging station allows you to promote your facility or patient portals while providing a courtesy to those who spend time in your facility. Our charging stations provide full speed, multi-device charging capabilities while utilizing energy-efficient technology. And the best part? They charge nearly 100% of devices. They fit anywhere and go everywhere. A simple yet practical way to enhance the overall experience you provide, and that is a reason for everyone to celebrate. For more information, contact sales at JM Marketing to get plugged in today.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
I brought you a present. A book.
Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable. Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die. Inconceivable.
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Meet Henry. Henry is hip. Henry loves the new Mintel TV streaming app. And check out Helen. With features like Cloud DVR, Restart, and Look Back TV, Helen never misses her favorite shows. And this? Well, this is Bob. Bob can't contain his excitement for the new Mintel TV streaming app. Bob is proving that you actually can teach an old dog new tricks. What do you say, Bob? Does the Mintel TV app get a thumbs up? All right, Bobby-o. Mintel TV, the next generation of awesome. Upgrade today.
Welcome back to the half here. Day and Ginna Funeral Home halftime show where they put family first. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker. First half of action has the Lady Tigers up by 20 right now, 27-7 on the scoreboard. But, Joe, that was a fantastic defensive quarter from Frankfort. After giving up 21 in the first, They only gave up 6 points there in the second.
Yeah, they did make a nice little comeback on the defensive end, Sean. 27-7 your score. Frankfort, as we mentioned in the pregame, they have done well in the past getting shots, and they have tonight. They get some good open looks, just haven't been able to knock them down. So we have Ella McAtee with 4 of the Hot Dog 7 here at halftime. And for Lebanon, leading the way for the Lady Tigers is Riley Vanneman with 10 points. Clara Bowling with 7 right behind her. So it'll be interesting to see what Frankfort does here in the second half. You know, they looked like they might want to press a little bit there in the second quarter. See if they want to do that or go back to the zone or man-to-man and see what works good for Frankfort.
There towards the end of that second quarter, we saw Sierra Hyatt come to the sideline, and I'm not sure what happened. That looked like an injury there, but they kept her at the bench after both teams had left for a little bit with the trainer. And so we want to send our well wishes to Sierra. Hopefully she's okay and can come back here in the second half for these Lady Tigers.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if she comes back out on the floor and or bench. We don't see her down here on the bench right now, so she's obviously in the locker room receiving some attention, so hopefully she'll be back out.
We'll take a break in our halftime show. When we come back, we'll get you our FiberHawk Fiber Fast halftime highlights. You're watching girls basketball on the ISC Sports Network.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Colleges and universities are always actively looking for highly targeted and effective ways of reaching high school students and their families. Imagine your informational message being displayed in full color on courtesy charging stations placed throughout the high schools of your choice. Our mobile charging stations provide your college or university with a continuous flow of traffic to those who benefit from your message the most. High traffic areas like the cafeteria, commons, multimedia rooms, and concessions make the perfect places to reach a receptive and captive audience. Advertise to your alumni of tomorrow by getting plugged in today. At JM Marketing, your audience away.
Welcome back at the half. We'll take a look at our FiberHawk Fiber Fast halftime highlights, and going to see a lot of Lebanon scoring, but man, there were some bright points here for the Frankfort Hot Dogs too that might not necessarily show up in these highlights, Joe, but man, we saw Vanessa Guardado with a fantastic block.
Yeah, we'll see if that's on the highlights here, Sean, but as you said, yeah, most of these highlights, unfortunately, if you're a Frankfort fan, are going to be Lebanon's way with a halftime lead of 27-7. So there's number 24. Vandeman came in with her 10 points and was looking to score right away, and she was very active and, like I said, had 10 points in that first half.
Yeah, it looks like we put together just a Vandeman highlight package, and really, we didn't. That's just literally from when she checked in.
Yes.
She just kept rolling. And it kind of spread across the team as Lebanon. Very balanced scoring here.
If I remember right, this
7 or 8 girls in the scoring column already here in the first half.
It was a good coast-to-coast take there for Lebanon.
Vandeman stepping into another 3. And yeah, these Lebanon Tigers exploded with 21 points in the first quarter. But Frankfort's defense, there's that block.
There's the block. That's on the highlight reel for the Hot Dogs. We got to keep that on there.
Guardado said, "You came to Frankfort tonight, and we're throwing a block party."
There you go.
As the Frankfort Hot Dogs get loosened up here, the band rocking and rolling. Joe, I'm excited for next Saturday. We've obviously got another basketball game here tonight. We got 2 more next Friday, but next Saturday, Blue Chips back in the building. They're going to be wearing the old Dolphins uniforms. Rossville will be representing the IU Hoosiers. I am looking forward to it.
That will be
wait.
fun. Now, maybe somebody knows, and maybe you know, Sean. I know They were looking to see if Rossville could wear IU Indiana uniforms. Did that get passed?
To my knowledge, that is a go.
We're getting some head shakes, and yes. So that'll be a cool little addition there too.
I might have to see if there is a. I don't even think they make them in 3XL for the Indiana Hoosier jerseys, but you think they might have like an old throwback like Uwe Bob or somebody?
I bet you could, man.
I might be able to squeeze into one of those.
Yeah, number 33 was old Uwe.
A great night of basketball here at Frankfort High School, and excited to bring him to you. There is Forrest. He is the super fan here at Frankfort. He's got the hard hat on, and he is hoping these Lady Hot Dogs can continue to do some defensive work here on the floor.
Well, that is a fan because he brings like 2 sacks, 2 bags there. He's got hats. Excuse me, a third bag shows up, and he's got all kinds of...
Part of the Blue Crew.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of banners, hats, jackets.
He must be a little camera shy. There we go. There's Forrest. Hats off to our tremendous crew here tonight on ISC as well. This broadcast being completely ran and brought to you by students and the class, the radio TV class here at Frankfort.
And they do an excellent job. Excellent job, guys. Our hats off to you.
Under 45 seconds ago, we'll break one final time. When we come back, third quarter tips right here at Case Arena.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
Hey, the third quarter tonight brought to us by our friends at the Frankfort Eagles. They've been serving the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, the Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. Huge shout out to Billy Burge and all the members of the Eagles over there and all the contributions they make throughout our community. We'll have our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County player of the game. That's important to throw that in there. So someone from Frankfort will be named as a player of the game tonight. Even though the Lebanon Tigers will probably hold the overall player of the game.
Frankfort back into that 2-3 zone that they employed in the first half.
3 out to the corner for Bowling, and she gets her first bucket since the first quarter.
Her second 3 of the evening.
She joins Vanneman in double figures, both of them with 10 apiece.
Lebanon kind of a token light pressure there. Drop back into a zone as well.
McAtee steps into a 3, can't bank that one in. Push ahead, leaves it a little short, picked up by Lebanon and able to put it back up and in.
Leah Richards, I believe her first basket of the evening.
2 points for Richards. Vasquez Rivera steps into a 3, and that was 3 to 4 inches in before it rattled out.
The ironed unkind. Good steal.
Takes it away. Comes up with the loose ball and finds McAtee. Guardado now downhill. Leaves that one just a little short. Notice Guardado's knee taped up. She looked like she landed a little funny after that block.
Yeah, that was a good observation, Sean, because she she hopped up and didn't look like anything was wrong, but seems like she's moving pretty well.
Bowling tries to back out of that double team. Gets trapped here on the sideline, and jump ball called. And that'll get Coach Crawford up. He's applauding the effort.
Absolutely.
Casey Santos Valdez comes back in. So after this season, the Frankfort Hot Dogs, they'll lose Syra Flores, Vanessa Guardado, and Evelyn Vasquez Batista. But they'll bring back some key contributors of this year's team.
Lose a couple, but as you said, they have still some good contribution by some players coming back.
And they got some help on the way, some good middle school teams.
Good building block there to have for Frankfort.
Coach Crawford has started to plant the seeds there in the younger generation, and hope that blossoms into a great varsity program here in a couple of years. It's that old saying, Rome wasn't built overnight.
Yeah, I've heard that.
McAtee jump stop, finds Guardado. And Frankfort really, Joe, they've gotten some good looks. They're just not falling. We've seen that throughout the year.
That's kind of been the par for the course for Frankfort.
But I have not seen a single shot that they've taken tonight that I can remember where I said, ooh, that's a bad shot. It was open. It was in the flow of the offense.
You're right. The one thing that Frankfort this year, as opposed to the last couple of years, they are doing much, much better getting the ball where they need to be successful. They just got to get the shots going, so knock a few of those down to help them out.
And that's part of the learning curve that Coach Crawford has to deal with because a lot of the youth development is learning how to play the game, and then by the time you get here, you have a better understanding, and he's kind of teaching. He's got to go back a few years and bring that to this level.
Kind of behind the power curve, if you will.
There you go. Thank you. Looking inside there. Trying to find Sperry. This is Autumn Jones. And the freshman gets a bucket.
Nice step through there by Autumn. I believe this is her first action of the evening. Come right in and get a basket.
34-7. 27-point lead as we approach that 35-point mark. We get you into a running clock scenario. I think they'll try to stave that off. Guardado got her feet tangled up there, draws a foul against Lebanon.
Good to see her hop. Yeah, she made a move here. She got tripped accidentally. Went down but hopped right back up. Good to see.
Limkuehler comes back into the game as well as Kiker. Bowling will come out. We'll also give Marina Barr a break.
Lebanon with the opportunity to get a lot of players some action here this evening.
There's opportunities mid-season towards the end of the season to get some more experience out on the floor, or to gain more experience out on the floor, I should say.
Correct.
Jones, the freshman, we saw her score a moment ago. And what do we get here? An illegal screen?
Missed that call. Was there not sure what that was, but Frankfort gets the ball back.
I didn't see him put a foul up on the board, so maybe a traveling violation of some sort. Vanneman comes back in for Lebanon. She had that hot hand in the second quarter, first and second quarter. Guardado finds Flores. The kick out, the three rattles home.
Good. Another opportunity for Frankfort. Good ball movement. Good to see a shot go down.
Daisy Santos Valdez. Kiker shot just a little short. Frankfort with the outlet pass. And now a traveling violation called there against the Hot Dogs.
Frankfort's got that as Frankfort's first turnover here in the second half. They had 14 in the first half, but that was their first in the second half, so good cut back on turnovers for Frankfort.
Slip pass to Jones. Made a nice move. Drew a whistle here and drew a foul.
Thought maybe Autumn might have picked, let's take a look here, picked up another step on the way, but don't believe so maybe. Was close.
Freshman at the line knocks it down. Her first free throw make of the season.
One thing we got to keep in mind, Sean, for the girls here, they are really about 1 month away from tourney time for them.
That's getting close. End of February.
Starting in February, yes.
So they get started about 3 weeks before the boys.
So it'll be important for the girls here to kind of start hitting their stride, if you will, getting towards that peak towards sectional time.
A game tonight like this one for Coach Huckstep, you're hoping to keep everybody healthy here, right? I mean, obviously this one pretty well in hand at the moment, up 26. You want to get some youth out on the floor, get them some experience.
Yes.
It's always that tough. It's the NFL this time of year, too. Do I sit my quarterback because we can't gain any more position in the playoffs? But then you do, and the next week they're rusty as can be.
Yeah, it's like, and then sometimes you leave them in, and somebody gets nicked up, then dinged up, and then
right.
So when in the world were you playing them?
Darned if you do, darned if you don't.
Yeah.
Vanneman off on the three, but she makes a nice cut. And then Mount gets blocked down low. Guardado with another block. Her and Flores have had a few apiece tonight. Syra loses the handle momentarily, looking for McAtee. And Mount will knock that one out of bounds. Maya Nelson going to check in now, number 34 for Lebanon. She's a freshman.
I'm sure Coach Huckabee anxious to get those freshmen some varsity minutes.
Emily Sperry comes in, and they're going to take Vanneman out of the game here. Again, coming back off that sprained ankle, so.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Vanneman's game. She does a lot of good things for the Lady Tigers.
Agreed. Ball fake from Guardado, jump stop, gathers herself and scores.
Nice offensive move there by Vanessa.
Been a tough night so far. The leading scorer for Frankfort has just got her first 2 points in the night. Active hands, Frankfort with another steal. McAtee, run out. Unkind rims here on the home floor. Under 40 seconds to go. We got a foul here against Frankfort. Daisy Santos Valdez picks up her second.
Okay.
That one rattled home. Sperry gets a free throw to go. She's got 3 now. Leaves that one just a bit short. Rumor has it's Rick Mount's birthday today.
It is?
We'll have to do some fact checking on that, but that's what I was just told through a message.
Well, that's a good message.
McAtee, that 3 off the mark. Two seconds left. Kiker lets it fly. Almost banks one home. 37-12. Your score after 3. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, more basketball action heads your way on the ISC Sports Network.
At Day and Gannett Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Gannett Funeral Home, putting family first.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Welcome back to Case Arena here. Girls basketball action, fourth quarter set to get started. This portion of our broadcast brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Homes. The families we serve are not just our clients, they are our neighbors and friends. Just as each life follows its own path, deciding how you would like to remember and honor your loved one is truly a personal journey. Whether you prefer a simple private gathering, full traditional funeral, cremation, or non-traditional service, we will assist you with all of our options. For more information about the services Day and Ginda Funeral Home offers, please visit dayandginda.com. (37-12). Your score after 3. Frankfort with another nice showing defensively in that quarters. They held Lebanon to 10. Unfortunately for Frankfort, though, they were only able to score 5 in the quarter themselves. But they've gotten 1 point better in each quarter, Joe. 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 5 in the third.
Improvement is what we're after, and that is what we're showing. That's great.
Lebanon might have lost another player there, too, as Ava Lemkuehler came off at the end of the third. Looked like she had gotten hit in the face.
Yeah, they were attending, looks like, to above her eye, kind of the eyebrow, forehead area.
Kiker with the takeaway. The run out. They get that one to go, but she tracks down her own rebound. And then Sperry will travel before the bucket, so no basket. I think Lebanon's got a good one in Sophie Kiker. She's got Frankfort lineage, but the freshman, she's been aggressive tonight.
Yeah. With that, the returning juniors that Lebanon have here for the Lady Tigers, when they throw a couple of those freshmen in there, as you said, the future looks pretty good.
Kiker on the steal, looking for a teammate. Travels before she can find one. And that is a good problem to have if you're Coach Huckstep. If you've got a freshman that's making mistakes, but it's all those teachable things, it's not effort.
Yeah, as they say, they're hustle mistakes. So those you can work through and live with.
You'd rather pull the reins on the horse than beat its hind end to get it to go? Is that kind of how that?
Pull the reins and beat it. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I think there's a saying out there like that. Yeah. I'm not advocating for whipping anybody or anything.
No, I'm not. I'm still mulling that in my head. See if I can get that through my brain.
Her go button is not broken. It's working just fine. You'd like to be able to, pull back the reins a little bit. You'd rather do that than
yes, you would
have to coax them to get out and run. Oh, the joys of calling games with you, Joe. 37-12.
The things I learn is immense.
Unfortunately, after doing a game with me, I think that your IQ score goes down a little bit.
No way, Jose.
But as long as you're entertained.
It is fun.
Second shot of the line up and good. Bowling able to get 1 of 2 there.
That break her into the double digits for this evening?
She's got 11.
Got 11, right at her, little bit above her scoring average. So
that pass through the hands of the Hot Dogs. Turnover here. Some more fans are starting to file into the gymnasium now as we're getting closer to the tip-off of the boys' game. We do get a timeout here. And we want to tell you about Ardente Dental. They offer high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or have been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call at 654-7222 or visit them online at ardentedental.com. Ardente Dental, we bring smiles to life. And while I've got your attention, let's talk about Healthy Communities of Clinton County. They want you to know that recovery is possible. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, make sure you reach out to Healthy Communities at 659-6063 or visit them online at healthyclintoncounty.org. Have all the resources to help get you back on track. Great night of basketball all across our network. Another varsity doubleheader taking place right now. Delphi at Carroll. Tomorrow we got some girls basketball action. We get to travel down to Pike High School.
Pike High
We get
School.
to do a little camera work tomorrow,
Well,
Joe.
good for you, man. You see that again. You get to show your flexibility, your wealth to the program here for ISC Sports. Nicely done.
You
Sean.
know, you never know when that day's going to call, so I like to try to be a utility knife.
Yeah. Good for you. So Delphi and Carroll tonight. That's a little
doubleheader.
bacon bowl for basketball side.
Jack McMullen, well, the voice of the Indianapolis Indians on that game for us tonight. Should be a pretty good matchup. That girls game looked real good on paper coming in as Delphi girls have had a successful year. Carroll's girls lost just 2 games at this point. Takeaway by Frankfort. Guardado misses the scoop shot.
Had a nice switch over left-handed layup there, just a little strong.
Double team comes. Able to play through it, though, is Lim Kuehler. Good to see her back on the floor after taking that shot at the end of
Nice
3.
pass. Good look.
Beautiful pass from Guardado to Flores.
Flores' first basket of the evening, along with 2 free throws.
Timeout taken here by Lebanon. Now available, FiberHawk Fiber Internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com or call 765-922-HAWK. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk.
You know, Sean, the thing, we look down there at the Frankfort bench and Coach Crawford, he is just working hard with those girls, coaching, encouraging. You got to hope and you got to believe that that'll pay off here sometime for Frankfort.
I kind of joked and said I hope that the new gym floor came with a lifetime supply of paint because he's going to wear that first coat out down there.
Yeah, he works hard at it, so kudos to Coach Crawford and the rest of the coaching staff for the Lady Hot Dogs.
Obviously been a tough season for them and the girls, but you would not know it from the way that they play.
They do
the
work
effort
at
they
it.
give you. You get a whistle here and a foul. And on the other side for Coach Candace Huckstep, she's got a nice set of coaches with her as well. Her varsity assistant's Megan Alexander. She was the former Western Boone girls head coach. Was a JV coach most recently for Zionsville. The JV coach this year is Matt Wilson.
Got some valuable experience there to Coach Huckabee, it sounds like, on the bench, so that always is a plus. So that's number 41, Jaden Mount, throwing one in there for her first basket of the evening.
Nice job by Mount. Lebanon with a 26-point lead here in the fourth quarter. 3 on the way. Left that one a little short. Lim Kuehler giving effort to get the save there. McAtee, almost pulled her pivot foot there. Loose on the floor, jump ball.
Both players there for Frankfort Lebanon on the floor. Teammates applauding the effort, getting down and getting a jump ball. Frankfort maintains possession.
Number 23, Aubrey Goodlett, just checked in for Lebanon, the freshman. excited when I saw Coach pat her on the back, and off came the warm-up, and she went right in the game, and now she's digging in.
I've been ready, Coach.
Stepping in the passing lane that time, coming out with a steal. Layup the other way is good. That bucket by number 10, Ellie Cooper.
Ellie, another one of those freshmen we've been talking about for Lebanon, getting some experience here this evening.
Yeah, Lebanon is not short on numbers.
They have a full bench.
Full bench, a lot of freshmen.
Yeah.
Listed on this varsity roster as well. So, man, the future looks bright there. There's the rebound by Goodlet, and she gets knocked out of bounds. Good sportsmanship by Flores to help her up, pat her on the back.
And I've noticed that about the Frankfort girls. They're always quick to extend a hand to help someone up, and good to see the sportsmanship, absolutely.
Cooper for three, no. Mount with the rebound. Kiker's three. Another offensive rebound for the Tigers. With under 3 minutes to go. A group of younger girls on the floor right now here. And how much fun is this for the Tigers? Not only do you get a win against a rival, but for these freshmen that are out on the floor right now, getting to play in one of the historic gyms in all of Indiana.
Sure.
Mini Mackey, as I've heard it called many times in the past.
Really? Mini Mackey? I had not heard that one before.
Maybe I dreamt that up. I don't know. Cooper, three. Got it. She's got a quick five. She shows off her shooting touch. You can see the Frankfort boys, well, just out of your screenshot to the left there, but they're in the tunnel, excited, wearing the candy striped pants, ready to go. A lot on the line tonight, not just a game against your rival, not only trying to get your fifth win in a row on the season, but I've heard through the grapevine that a win tonight would be number 500 in the history of Case Arena.
Is that right? That's a nice little bit of history there, Sean. That would be a good win against Lebanon to get that too. That would be.
I believe that has been verified by Mr. Rush McCauley, who has the history of Frankfort books he put out a few years ago. Yeah, how big would that be? Win number 500, get it against Lebanon.
That would be nice. That would be a great birthday present for Rick Mount.
My birthday's on Sunday, so I think we should probably just have it be for me.
Okay, well, Rick might not appreciate that.
I don't know that he's going to want that as a birthday present.
Probably not, but I just threw that out because you had said this is Rick's birthday, so.
Happy birthday to him if it is. But
absolutely,
I need to verify that, but
a great Indiana basketball legend Rick Mount is, so not throwing any barbs there towards him, but he great individual, great shooter. My gosh,
went to Lebanon, then went to Purdue,
and
played in the ABA. Played for the Pacers at one point in time.
How long did Rick Mount have clinics in Lebanon, basketball shooting clinics?
Yeah,
and no one better than him to coach that.
As a matter of fact, and this was something I was going to throw out during the boys' game, and I may bring it up again, but he was the first high school athlete ever featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
And he grew up a mere 15 miles down the road. Kiker shot off the mark. So as much as the Frankfort rivalry with Lebanon is, as a couple old dogs up here on the broadcast want to pull for Frankfort tonight, I'm still that guy that can say, as an IU fan, I'm happy that Gene Cady is in the Hall. And It's cool to know that even though he was a rival, Rick Mount is one heck of a basketball player.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Under 15, Frankfort still playing hard. Kiker tracks it down. Coach Crawford wanted a foul there. He's still working the officials, too. Kudos to him. That's off to our game here tonight. 45-14, your final in this girls' basketball contest. Your overall leading scorer tonight, Claire Bowling, had 11 points for the Lebanon Tigers. 10 points for Riley Vanneman. And she was the other Lebanon Tiger in double figures. Got to give Cooper some love. 5 points there in the fourth quarter as she came off the bench. But our player of the game tonight for Frankfort, Joe?
Wow. I would have to say I want to give that to Ella McAtee.
Ella McAtee, I will concur.
No, she didn't have a whole lot of points, but her effort, her continued push with Frankfort, getting shots, staying on the defensive end after things. Ella, we applaud you for your effort tonight and hope for success next time.
That's going to do it for our coverage for the girls' game tonight here from Frankfort High School. Again, tonight's game was a product of Frankfort Eagles Post 976, where they are people helping people, by Day and Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County, by the healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice, by FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk, and the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. We'll step aside, and about 15 minutes from now, we'll be back with the pregame show rocking. It's Lebanon and Frankfort right here on ISC when we return.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website